Hi, Marge from A Rose Grows in Harlem. Today is Thursday, August 31st, and I finally wanted to get a video out to show how I make my portable solar-powered water fountains for the birds. um, I, a while ago, got these solar-powered water pumps from eBay. I just got whatever was the cheapest I could find. I think these were probably like $8 each. And uh, the part on the pump is a little different than what's on this guide, but it's supposed to be a 5 to 12 watt solar, pump. It's supposed to do 100 to 150 liters per hour, and it's all in centimeters and millimeters. But basically, I wanted to do something that's sustainable to give the birds a bird bath, and you can use other containers that you have around the house. This, I was doing meal prep for a while, and this is a 4-cup salad container. It has this cute little divot here for the salad dressing. Yeah, I don't care about that. I was using it for chilies and soups and things like that. But because it's tall like this, if you flip it upside down, it is a perfect bird bath. And what I want to do is I want to put the pump hole through here and make holes along here so it's a continuous feeding fountain. And the hummingbird should have plenty of space to run around in here. I'll probably do a little bit of rock on the bottom because I heard that larger birds, when there's a deeper deeper allowance of water, will come in here and use this too. But we'll see. I'm trying to make something that's not that heavy because I will show you the other fountains that I created. I think I did a short about it, but the amount of water that's used in those, it makes it really heavy and you can't really hang it. So even though I had a smaller Rubbermaid container, it was still way too heavy. So I figured this would be nice and portable enough, something that I could hang up that's next to the bird feeders. I have a planter that I don't know what happened to the flowers, but it seems like the plant died. I don't know if it was too much water or too little water. They normally thrive in droughts, but we'll see. But all this time I did have my soldering iron warming up, so that should happen right away. We'll get right through the plastic, and I got these at Big Lots. It's just a regular plastic planter. I think they were like $1. Oh no, sorry, these were. It was $3.99, so it's $4, and I think everything was either like 50 or 75% off. So I think I got them for $1. And just checking to see if this fits in there, and I think that might just fit. Yeah, I don't think that's really going anywhere. Once there's water in there and there's some heft to it, it shouldn't move around at all. So that should be fine. And then that will be hanging just like that. And the birds will come and do their thing. Now let's see. The thing you have to worry about is the water has to come out here. Um, there's also a spot for the cord because the cord has to go inside. But I think because this will be up, this will end up going in like that. The cord will be hanging out that way. And I'm just going to put this on top. Because it's such a big container, I'm not worried. I'm not going to drill any holes or whatever. I don't think this is going to be so heavy that it's going to actually harm the cord. So in this case, I'm not going to do anything to it. And then, the solar panel will just hang up there. So I will just make holes in the top enough for, now here's the question, because I'm going to have to figure out, I do have plastic tubing as well, because they say you could use straws, but this is meant for water, and it fits really well. I'll show you. So this is, I don't even think I have the sticker anymore. I think this is a fourth. This size is a fourth of an inch, and that fits nicely onto there, nice and snug. And then I will put that in here so that it sits in there, and then have this part coming out of the top. And I know I'm explaining a lot. I'm just going to do it, but I need to figure out. Let me move this down so that you can see. Okay. There for right now. This tubing, and I'll always make it a little longer than needed at first and then trim it down later. So I will make it about, let's see, should be doing this on a, let's say about maybe there. And these scissors are great. I got them from Harbor Freight, I think. Okay, let's see. This will need to be about there. So there's actually already a small indentation here, and that's what I'm going to use for the soldering iron. I'll just make that hole big enough for that. And then I have this wooden dowel to clear up anything. Okay, let's see if that fits. Perfect. Okay, so we will put that in there. Attach the hose to the pump, like that, and put that in here. And now there is also an option to cut this down, but I want to run some water through it to see what it looks like, and might be okay. So let's go outside. Oh, first, sorry, that fits, so that's good. So now we're just going to, before I forget, we need the drainage holes. I try to do all the soldering stuff at once. Okay, one more for good measure. And that should be okay. I have to make sure to unplug this. I never leave that plugged in because you never know if you might get distracted. But now, this should fit into there. Fill that with water and see what happens. But I'm going to fill this first to see if that needs to have anything done, and we'll take it upstairs and test. Okay, and now we're outside. I had to unplug it because as soon as I came outside, the pump started running, and I don't want that to run yet. So let's see if this is enough, if these are enough holes to keep this nice and running here. So I will fill this up with water. top on. Here is the solar panel. I will, even with the plastic, it was working. But I'm going to take the plastic off because the heat here will melt everything. And I will throw that out later. But, can you see this? Here we go. It's going to plug in. Oh, that's really, really strong. That's really strong. What if I put it down a little? Oh yeah. I love it. And it's enough that it gives water and it's draining enough. Oh, this is very exciting. All right. I'm going to get some rocks. I have a pile full of rocks and I'm going to fill it with rocks and yeah, I'll be right back. We have bags of rocks left over from other thingies. These are just like river rocks. I'm gonna wash them off real quick. I'll just put them in here so they've got something to connect with. Now, it's a little splashy. But I think they'll like that. Right now, put this in here. And we'll go hang it. Ooh. Let's get this so this is nice and level. Plenty of room in there. Put that in there like that. Oh, messed up the little hose thing. There we go. Okay, now one thing that I want to make sure, this water is a little hot. So, oops. I will dump that out. I'll remove this little thing as well. So if any water gets stuck down there, it'll come right out. This thing's definitely sticking, which is pretty cool. Let's make sure this water gets cold. I will put this in my watering can. So I'm not wasting that water. There we go. Okay. Now, unplug this so this doesn't slosh around while I move it. There we go. All right, let's find a place for it. Okay, so I'm trying to be careful because there are spider webs all over here. But this was my dilapidea. I never know how to say this. This is a mandevilla. This is a mandevilla vine that I don't know what happened. I'm going to try to nurse it back to health, but I need to have it at more, oh God, touching webs all over the place. I need to have it someplace else so I can take care of it. So I will remove this. Put that over here for right now. And I will place our new little fountain here. Make sure that's sitting okay. Bugs everywhere. Hopefully that's all right. We'll see. And here is the line, and I will put it right on top. Try not to get the neighbor's yard. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put it right on top of that flat area because that's perfect for the sun. What I have done is I have gotten these crazy connections, USB to DC, so that I could connect this to a power bank. The power bank will recharge during the day, and it'll allow this fountain to run 24/7. We'll see how well the power banks work. But and then run the power bank to the fountain. But for now, it's just going to be solar powered. So we'll put this like that, and that should get a good amount of sun. And we'll connect this here. Oh, and I hear the hummingbirds already. I will. That cat is meowing like crazy. I don't know why, and I should have kept. What's wrong, baby? That cat doesn't like something. Okay, maybe I will do this. Just to have it in there. Ooh. And of course now a cloud came over. But once the sun comes out, it should give a nice little trickle. The hummingbirds have something to do there. Can I zoom in? I don't think I can zoom in from here. But I will turn it around and let you see it from close up. Oh, see? Too much. Too much is going over the edge when the sun gets really strong. I might have to adjust that. And the hummingbirds are already coming out. They're already here. I think I might end up cutting that. I'm gonna leave you here to see if the hummingbirds come out while I go get. I'll just leave it like that. Maybe if I do this. I'll put that in line with that. Trying not to step through any spider webs. This is exactly why I want to get the power bank, because then the clouds don't matter. Trying to get this so it's not going to be making anybody sick. All right, I'm going to go get the scissors. Okay, I got the garden nips. Oh, And a moth just landed on me. Hello, baby. What are you doing? Okay, let's see if this will be better. These are not sharp enough. All right. Let's see how that did. Oh my gosh, I really have to find a better way to put this. I really like that. I need to know what it will be like at full strength. Oh, with these clouds. And then this way I can definitely get a trail cam or something and attach it to that post and watch the bathing happen. And I can hear the hummingbirds. They're chirping. I don't know if my microphone is picking them up, but they're definitely chirping. All right, I'm going to bring you around to the other feeders and fountains. Here are my original hummingbird feeders. This is the one that I set up as my very first. Here is another one that I did. Very portable. It's actually inside a Rubbermaid container that I then hid with a Dollar Tree pot. The clouds are here, and I don't know if you're going to get to see the full. We'll see. But it's good to know that at least there's some pulsing type of movement for water. I would need a shallower container to keep water up there, but this should be good for the hummingbirds. Oh, the clouds. It's been sunny all day. And this one is probably my favorite because I just turned a regular bird feeder, Birdbath, into a fountain. You can see I hid it among the rocks, and as long as I keep that filled, I have definitely seen birds over here. And I wound it up through here, up that shepherd's hook, and there's the little solar panel next to my cat container. But let me tell you, I now want fountains all over my yard. Part of that permaculture life. Full sun.